Alright guys, so before this video starts, I want to apologise. This was actually meant to be video number 11 on the series, and video number 10 was meant to be the Barcelona livecom, but sadly the audio messed up for the Barcelona livecom, so you're going to have to just deal with the fact you missed the livecom. But you didn't really miss much. In the two games you didn't see, and I won't go over in the episode, so I'm going to do now. We lose 2-1 to Atletico Bilbao, and we lose 2-1 to Levante. Both games were maybe on a different day, on a different occasion, we could have got a point in, but in the Atletico game, they did enough to get the win. An own goal ended up being the difference. In the 62nd minute, they scored an own goal. In the 87th, we then got one back. But I say own goal, you quote the words own goal. It really was just a goal from the attacker, but they counted it as an own goal. And with our goal as well, we didn't really play well. We scored a pretty fluky goal towards the end. With the Levante game, it was a lot more convincing, the Levante win, despite the scoreline still being 2-1. So, either way, we didn't really deserve to win. In the Levante game, though, we did take a lead in the 6th minute, but still unable to, walk away and actually do anything. But Levante were a lot more dominant in that match in comparison to the Atletico Bilbao game. So again, they probably deserved a 2-1 scoreline. And in the actual livecom itself, we did absolutely nothing. We were terrible, and we lost 3-0 to Barcelona. And again, you didn't really miss much, just me sort of ranting and raving. So, in the end, 3 defeats that you didn't see. 2 of them you wouldn't have seen anyway, but the one against Barcelona was just a very convincing win for Barcelona. Even more, it just seems to be a pattern we're on right now. We're on a really bad run of form, just defeat after defeat after defeat. So, apologies that you won't be able to see the Barcelona livecom. But in this episode, anyway, there are 2 live comms, so in a way you get to make up for the missed ones. So, enjoy the video, guys. What's up, YouTube? I'm just another guy, and welcome back to Eibar. So here we are at the Malaga game and also the Real Madrid game. 2 games in 1 yesterday. So, let's waste no time, 2 live comms. We're going to jump into the schedule. So, last time I left you off was the 3-0 defeat to Barcelona. Following that, we drew 0-0 to Granada. Not a bad game. Did get dominated a little bit. So to walk away at the end result without conceding a goal was a good thing. Again, if we could provide a little bit more threat going forward with the ball, we probably would have won the game. But for now, a point would do. And after that, we played Rayo, and we lost 3-0 due to the fact we had an abysmal first half and really didn't pose much of a threat again going forward. So as a result, we are still without a win since the 25th of January, and we are now into April. So it's looking very worrying whether we're going to survive. Currently, we're at bottom of that table with 22 points. Currently, we find ourselves 4 points off Malaga in 17th place. Malaga are the team we play today. So if we win here, we could find ourselves again back in touching distance to the teams above us. So let's go into the match. I actually already started the match. So these are 2 teams, as you can see. Our team, Danny Jeju comes in the team at defense midfielder due to Danny Garcia getting suspended. Nickel Nig is in the team. Navas is in the team. Elsewhere, Kappa's out on the left. Lara is in the centre. And Stevanovic is out on the right. And up front, we have Lekic and Angel. You can see the Malaga team there. A lot of good players in and around their squad. So we're going to have to play well if we want to beat them. And I don't really know what to say. We're in a difficult situation. There you go. Step up. We need to step up our game here and put an end to our recent run of bad form. I had another team meeting before this game because I think this is a game we can win, and this is a game where hopefully we can turn our season around. We do have Real Madrid after this, but this is the crucial match. If we win this game, we gain points on people around us in the table, and that is going to be so vital. And it doesn't look like we started off particularly well with Malaga actually dominating quite a bit. So we're going to go to a more structured and standard mentality, see if that can change the fact that we are being dominated quite a bit right now. A 0-0 draw probably wouldn't be good enough today, as Angel with the ball has been dispossessed. We've got the ball back. Beautiful ball forward, and it's Lekic with the goal. I think he's offside though. Yes, he has been ruled offside. It was a little bit too quick of a replay for it to be counted as a goal, but encouraging signs there, the fact that we actually got an attempt. And let's make sure we can close down Malaga. I actually want to put on a few more instructions. Lower tempo, close down more, and get stuck. Actually, get stuck in more. Off. I thought we got the ball back there, and we're going to create a counter attack. What's Nickel? Oh, that's not Nickel Nig, sorry, that's Deju. There were 2 players that look kind of similar from the front.
But we're not keeping the ball well enough. And oh no, don't. Alright, that's a good challenge. Maybe we can create a counter-attack from this. No! Throwing the ball away yet again. Fantastic save to keep us in the game there. But that is so poor. Shorter passing. Stop punting the ball long. Oh my god. Fucking Rocky Santa Cruz. With a goal that gives Malaga the lead. Going to go to a more flexible lineup. We can't afford to lose this game. We really can't. We've just been abysmal since January, since we lost that game to Real Sociedad. And I just need a performance in this game so badly. That's what I may do actually, is go into a control standard of football. Even though we're not controlling the game, let's see if that can change anything. Let's see how we do. Villa with the ball, playing it forward, trying to find Lekic and Kant. We've still got the ball though in their half. Lara breaking through. Franz Lekic forcing a save from Ucha, or Ochu, I can't remember that guy's name. We're going to have to make that sub. Angel's going to come off. Puvakari is coming on. Danny Jeju off. Obina on in centre midfield. Yes, that's quite a change. And Stevanovic off and Bergen on. Make 3 substitutions and tell them I have faith in all of them to go out there and make the change. I need something, you know, anything right now to try and get this at least back on level terms right now. We are really, really struggling to find form. Oh, why has the keeper come all that way out to fucking clear that? What a fucking joke. Oh my god, why? The defender was right there. No keeper in the world would come out. I've not even got sweeper keeper on. There is no need for him to be that far out of his box. And then he fucking doesn't run back onto his line. He hesitated. Fuck this, man. Oh, of course. Yeah, not in goal. Yeah. Typical FM Beta style. Achua, that was his name, wasn't it? The Mexican goalkeeper. You know what? Last 15. Got to go for it. Got to go for everything. That, I guess. It's just so disheartening to see that we actually at one point looked pretty decent, and now we can't beat teams like Malaga. These are teams around us. With a victory here for Malaga, it's going to make it so hard to get out of our situation. Rocky Santa Cruz probably going to score here, Malaga. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't. But it's going to be full-time result. Either way, as soon as that ticks over to the 92nd minute, it will surely blow for full-time. It did. And we've lost to Malaga. This is not acceptable. Look at that. We are now a full 7 points behind 17th place. We do have games against Getafe, Almeria, Villarreal, Cordoba, I believe we've got coming up. We've got games against teams around us, but it's just not looking encouraging right now. And I don't really know what much more, you know, what else I can really do. I've spoken to the team. I'm sort of done doing press conferences right now. I just want to get to the games. Navas, you've got to come off. You can go on the bench. You've not been playing well. We might as well put you in. Who else has not been playing well? None of my strikers have been playing well. We're going to start Pivokari. And actually, this guy we've only ever brought on once. We'll fucking start him. We're that desperate right now. Just to find someone to find the back of the net. I'm not even going to put a centre back on the bench in the next game. Danny Garcia, you can play. You can come on. Playing better than Danny Deju has. We are just in a desperate, dire situation. I doubt we're going to get anything against Madrid either at the Bernabeu, that's for sure. Oh, today is going to be the big game for us. Big games played for us, I should say. Because the teams around us are currently playing. Navas, right, reached his yellow card limit. Getafe drew to Elche. That's still a point for both of them away from us. Which means even if we were to win our next game against Real Madrid somehow, it would still find us at the bottom of the table. We are looking like we are going down. And it's so annoying to say that, because you know what, we're going to go actually attacking movement 2 weeks' wages for you. I'll do the club the trouble of paying your wages, Boateng. Set to stay, what? I don't want you. You're not even registered. You haven't even played. Why would you decide you want to stay? Oh, man. Dismiss, 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 whatever, man. Is it fair to say, oh, whatever, send the assistant. Alright, we're going to do some more instructions. I'm going to add some more to the team. Because currently it's pretty low. Lower tempo, shorter passing, clear balls to flanks, play wider, drop deeper, close down more, get stuck in, stick to positions, run at defense. A lot more instructions added on. Let's hope we can, let's hope that makes some sort of effect in this Real Madrid game. I'll be happy to walk away with a draw, even though right now, at this stage in the season, draws aren't enough. Look how many games we have left. Only one of them is against a team in the relegation zone. A lot of them are quite way above or quite a few points ahead of us. That Malaga game was so crucial, and the fact that we lost that could be the difference between us staying up and us getting relegated. I'm going to change you as well to a... I actually have no idea what this guy is good at. So I'm going to go to players. What are you good at? Apparently you're a target man. Target man attack. There we go. We've only played Mikel Abadubut, whatever that guy's name is, once as a sub. If he could score today, I'm that desperate right now for goals. If he could score today, I'd be ecstatic. Let's go. My decision to drop him. I'm privileged to have a... Fuck that. I don't think it's the best. He's been at his best lately, and maybe a spell out the team will help him find his form. I've no comment on Casillas. Let's do you. And opposition instructions. Apply all of that stuff. Real Madrid, Eibar, at the Bernabeu. Let's see if we can get a result. Because, my God, we need something. We need something short of a miracle right now to stay up. We need like a run of 4 or 5 wins in a row and hope all the teams around us struggle. If it could start here today against Real Madrid, that would be something of a miracle of itself. But I don't think that's going to happen. I picture an own goal today by us. And maybe even a sending off. That's a prediction. I think it's definitely going to be a own goal from us. And I picture there may be a sending off. Not so sure about that. As Real Madrid are all over us right now. And Benzema gets a goal in the 25th minute apparently. And puts us in a situation we're oh too familiar with. Guys, look to control the game. Even though we're playing against a team. And play a more structured setup. Nickel-nig. Tackle. 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 No one puts a foot in. It's so frustrating to watch. Tackle. Chase him down. Close. We've got closed down more on. And Jesse was just able to walk off fucking way from... Look. Close down more's on. The defender's not even ran to him. Close down more, man mark. Benzema, you fucking backed away from him. I've got shorter passing on and retain possession. They should look for the simplest possible pass. There you go, simple passing. Simple passing. Whip this one in now. You're in the right position. Hit the crossbar, of course. Kappa, whip this one back in. Oh, wow, I've actually scored. I think he may... No, we've actually scored. Stanovic scoring his first ever goal for the club. We've actually got a goal at the Bernabeu. I think that is... probably the most we're going to get out of this game, let's face it. It's just, I'm so annoyed of how this save is going right now. Where the fuck is the defence we've got to stay structured on? I know closing down we've got on, that drags people out of positions. There you go, close him down. Close him down. Alright, that's fine. Oh, of course, penalty. Yeah, oh, I didn't see that one coming. Benzema for the hat-trick. Benzema scores the hat-trick. Fucking knew it. Benzema scored a hat-trick in about 20 minutes. In fact, less than 20 minutes. In 15 minutes. He scored 16 minutes. He scored a hat-trick. Right, we've played it short here. And then we played it long. What the fuck? I've not got long ball on. I've got shorter passing on. That doesn't, to me, as a long ball. Oh my God, score. Oh my God, he's offside, is he not? How did we not score in that situation? What the fuck? Ah! Oh my God. Oh my God. We've had the same amount of click opportunities as Real Madrid and 2 half chances. Exactly the same as Real Madrid. We've scored 1, they've scored 3. Showing the difference in strike force there. Why don't their keeper make a mistake like ours did against Malaga, where he just plays it straight to a Malaga player and then decides not to get back in goal? What the fuck? The keeper's positioning is like the worst in the world. Hell, I could do better than that in positioning. I mean, look, he's covering his near post. That is perfectly fine for the goalkeeper. Now he's ran out and he's run away from his goal. He's no longer in line with his far post or his near post. He's fucking lost his post, and that's when the keeper fucking concedes. Ah, so many mistakes, so little time to fix them all. Oh, of course, and an injury. Yes, yes, that adds to it, of course. Our squad's already pretty thin due to injuries. No one's playing well. No one. No one. Absolutely no one. And we're going to pile an injury on you. Again, I've got shorter passing on. Why is my fullback punting that clear? Oh my, how did we not score that? What the... Oh. 2 clear-cut opportunities. 2 half chances. 1 goal. Real Madrid still haven't earned an additional half chance or click opportunity, but they've scored, of course, 2 more goals. Yes. Yes. When things go bad for a team who are struggling for relegation, they go really bad. Really bad. Close him down. It may be in the defence, but you can chase down a defender. You can chase down a goalkeeper. I've got closing down on. I would expect them to be closing down the goalkeeper. But maybe that's just me expecting too much. Maybe I need to add more instructions on and stuff like that. This is time ticking away. Oh my God, he scored again. Apparently that's a beastly goal. I just can't believe this. We can score this, you know. He can score this with a defender closing him down with such a narrow area to try and hit that in. You know, such a small area. But yet, you give us a chance where the keeper's on the floor and the ball's fallen to our player and he'll take a touch and get tackled. He'll probably get his hat-trick here. How is he... Ah, is he not buried that? Seems like our players just want to take that extra touch. And that touch that will lead to a defender to close him down. Oh my God, has he not scored his hat-trick there? The fact that we've scored 2 against Madrid is good. It's a shame that we've let 5 in at the other end. Another disappointing, disheartening, and overall, I think, summarising our season defeat to Real Madrid. You know, we were plucky to score 2, but in the end, it's just complete and utter nonsense in our defence, which will lead to us inevitably getting relegated. I'm calling it here. I mean, of course I'm going to keep playing this, but I honestly God think that our time in this division is done. Let's continue forward and see if the other teams in around us are playing later today. We have Celta Vigo on the 17th. Malaga are playing Atletico Madrid. If Malaga get the win there, which they do, I think that pretty much dooms us to relegation. How many points is that now? That is a full 8 points. 3 wins. Who are we going to get 3 wins against? Maybe them? Almeria, I think we could get a win there. We could get a win against Valencia. We could get a win against Espanyol. Could get a win against Getafe. We could get a win against Cordoba. Or whatever that is. Cordoba. Cordoba. Oh, whatever. I just said it wrong. Completely wrong every time. Cordoba, there you go. It's just... What's your form currently like? Schedule, senior schedule. Not bad. Hopefully they'll lose to... Hopefully they'll draw to Granada, lose to Rayo, and play us not on the best run of form. But we're looking at such... We're looking at so many things having to go right for us and go wrong for all the other teams around us. And I just don't think it's going to go right. I just don't think we're going to turn this form around. I think we won't win, or we'll struggle to win for the rest of the season. And in the end, it will just be the fact that we couldn't beat the teams around us. You know, we'll have no one to blame but ourselves. Granada should have beat them. Villarreal could have beat them. Elche could have beaten them. You know, should we have lost to Sevilla? Probably not. Granada there. Malaga previously? Probably not. But that's the situation we've got ourselves in. And we're currently in a very deep hole. And I think it's done. I honestly can't think it's done. I think we've been relegated. But I will meet you back in 2 games time pretty much for the Almeria game. I think if we lose there, mathematically we'll probably be relegated as well. I think that's how good the teams around us seem to be picking up form when we have come to our worst run since the start of the season. So until then, guys, peace out.